Hey guys, Grumpy here with another episode of Silent Nights. So, I had a little bit of an idea. This is something that I did before when I was doing my salvage only run, and it's farming in Myasara. The reason why you farm in Myasara is Tritachyon owns these three relays, and usually they send very small patrol fleets out to the relays. What I'm hoping is we get a small patrol that has a phase ship in it. If not, at least we'll get some decent weapons and we can upgrade our current loadout. Speaking of, to the shade I added expanded cargo holds. This is just temporary. I need to be able to store the weapons and the supplies that I need to repair my ship. Alright, so let's go ahead and peek around. See, so like this would be an example of the patrols they send out. This is above average. Typically they don't send out patrols this large. This is my first time seeing a heron actually in a patrol. But let's, oh no, it's not patrolling this. But let's just fly around and see what we can spot. The other reason we want to do this in Myasara is because we can have our transponder off. Marieth is a free port. Los Atropolis is a pirate faction, so they don't care about transponders. And Port Say is also a free port. So you can move around here without your transponder on. If you attack a faction with your transponder on, you instantly get a minus 50 relationship with that faction. Alright. So here would be a more typical example of a patrol. Here we have a Vigilance and a Tritachyon Brawler. This wouldn't really be too fruitful. We can see what the Vigilance has, but the Brawler is just going to be a nuisance to fight. If the Vigilance has a decent missile system, we might take it, but we're not interested in this. The harpoons would be nice though, but I don't think it's worth the engagement, so we'll go ahead and leave, and we'll just see what the next patrol brings in. Anyway, I'm gonna cut it here and see when we get a nice patrol to fight. I decided to head up to Port Say since I was in the area just to check out what hull mods are available, and they have expanded missile racks for sale, so we're definitely gonna buy that and equip it. And then checking the black market, we have accelerated shields, which doesn't matter to us. We'll never have an opportunity to use it. And resistant flux conduits is okay. Costs 8,000, so we can pick it up. We might use it later on. We're gonna go ahead and refit the shade. I am going. Oh, I don't have a story point yet, do I? When I get a story point, I'll spend it on building in. I'll spend it on building in expanded missile racks. But for right now, let's just see if we can wedge it in. We'd have to drop expanded cargo holds or safety overrides. Okay. Well, we won't worry about that for now. Alright, back to the grind. See you in a second. Alright, so this is a little further ahead. You didn't miss much. I left Myasara because Port Say just wasn't producing any good fleets. They were all small, but none of them had phase ships. So I decided to head over to High Brazil, where there's Kulan and Echo Breeze, so we get to double the chances of them producing a small patrol fleet with a phase ship in it. It's a little more dangerous in this area because you need your transponder on. You will get chased and harassed if you don't have it. But other than that, you didn't miss much. I earned a story point fighting off a small fleet of Pathers, and I built in hardened subsystems and expanded missile racks like we talked about earlier. Alright, we may have something here. Security patrol, small. We have the Brawler, a Wolf, a Vigilance, and an Afflictor. We should be able to take this on. The only problem is it's making a beeline to um, its station, and if we don't get its attention, then it'll probably leave, or it'll probably despawn. So I'm hoping we have enough time to fly out of the ring, grab its attention, and then they can investigate us, and we'll be able to fight them. Um, we'll have to do this in 2 rounds, so we'll have to fight, or we'll have to destroy the vigilance and the brawler at least. Hopefully, also the wolf, and then come back and 1v1 the afflictor. It's going to be a little too distracting trying to fight all 4 ships at once. Hopefully, we can deal with just those 2, possibly 3 at least. Looking for Luddic Path Watchers. That's even better. Alright. We're gonna just follow along here. Still traveling Echo Breeze. Now we have, of course, this one near us. No, we're not gonna be able to get into this fight. This one's probably gonna join us. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Fingers crossed. Hopefully this fight goes well. We are capped on combat res, or combat readiness, 100%. We do have expanded missile racks built in, so really it's just up to landing those 2 Reaper shots and using them effectively. So refuse, continue, and then let's move into engage. Alright, and here we go. So we're going to switch over to the Reaper and basically just babysit it, and what we're looking for is just an opportunity. Oof, yikes. We'll just stay away from that wolf. Jeez. We're basically just looking for an opportunity to get behind some of these ships and eliminate them very quickly. Alright. You have breaches, which is terrifying. We'll just be quick about this. Alright. Okay, good. We get the flame out on the vigilance. We really just want to stay on the other side. Like, the afflictor is one thing, but we really just want to stay on the other side of this wolf. That heavy blaster is no joke. Jeez, alright. I'm gonna fire off our Reaper. Hopefully he gets through. We've been flamed out, so we just have to endure for a second. One. The brawler having ion beams instead of its normal grab beams is so annoying. Alright, we do still have to clear this off the battlefield, so we are still going to engage the vigilance. Alright. Alright, well, let's go and get out of here. Even the beams are lethal to us at this point. Alright, it was a good attempt. We did do a lot of damage to the vigilance. We're gonna have to break off. Hopefully they don't despawn too quickly, and we'll be able to re-engage them. Didn't get a chance to fire my Reapers because we got because they were disabled when we could use them. Alright. We'll go ahead and leave. We'll repair over at Kulan. Hopefully that's far enough. If not, then we need to leave the system and then go repair somewhere else. Actually, we're probably gonna have to leave the system because we'll need to turn our transponder on in order to interact. I mean, we'll head over to Reisvig. That's close enough. We'll head over here to Salamanca. Alright, let's buy the supplies. Pair, and we'll give it another go. We're definitely gonna need crew. Alright, let's try this again. Ugh. I was waiting so long for an opportunity like that. Alright, let's see if they're still over here. This is probably just a, yeah, that's just a ship. They're probably gone. Oh no, here's the patrol. Alright, so we'll go fly by it, grab its attention, and then hopefully this fight goes a little better. I don't know if these ships repair in between engagements. I really hope they don't. But it'd be really cool if we could get a nice clean fight. We're gonna fight them far away from the station. In the clouds. Alright. Yep, it looks like they repaired, which is fine, but we get another opportunity. This time I think instead of charging down the middle, which was kind of stupid, if we pull to a flank, then maybe we can engage one of these ships, or 2v1 the ships kind of isolated instead of you know, running head first into the wolf and then dealing with everything as it comes. Alright, so let's move into engage. We'll pull off to the side, switch to our Reapers, and try again. I don't really know what would make the shade more effective at this point. Oh, if I could get the wolf. Yeah, if I could get the wolf, that'd be perfect. Do you want to phase skip again? Yeah, you do. Let's see if we can get behind it. Nice. And we do want to stay away from the afflictor, of course. Doing a little bit better this time. Do have to be careful here, though. Let's see if we can't get the vigilance. Yikes. Whatever. Let's get out of beam range. Okay. I really want to get rid of the vigilance, or sorry, I want to get rid of the wolf because it's the fastest ship. It's the most maneuverable. If we can get rid of that, then we can start picking apart the rest of the fleet. It's fast enough that it can keep up with me even with safety overrides, and I'm hoping that that works in our advantage and that we can pull it away from the rest of the fleet and destroy it before, of course the afflictor is right next to it, and destroy it before it gets reinforced. So let's let it pull one more time, let it use another phase skip. Then we know its phase skip is off cooldown, or is on cooldown. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to phase there. Ow, yikes. Okay. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to phase there. Yikes. Let's see if we can get behind it still. Might be too far. Nope. Oh, we get the overload and we can't do anything with it. How disappointing. I do get the flame out. Alright. I'm willing to risk a lot if we can get rid of this wolf. Alright, good. We do need to get away from the afflictor. And we need to stay out of beam range. But this is a great start. Oh no. Yikes. I would like my engines back. But we can stay out of beam range of the brawler. And if we can make it out of here, then our next engagement should go a lot better. And as long as they're not gaining, this should be fine. The afflictor is close, but it's not close enough. Jeez. Hopefully we don't get any more malfunctions on our engines, and we can get out of here. I'm a little worried to jump into phase space at the moment. Okay. %. All right. So one wolf down. Again, we're gonna keep picking at this fleet. Hopefully it doesn't despawn. We'll disengage. We actually get a level here, which we'll take, and we'll put that into. The right choice is to put it in, start building down technology so that we can get phase coil tuning and also flux regulation. But I think for right now, specifically what we need is combat endurance. So we'll take that, and we could make it elite, but we're not going to worry about that for now. We need to get away from this fleet. We need to repair, and then hopefully it'll still be in this vicinity, and then we can pick at it again. Let's get out of here. Hopefully we can re-engage it. Alright, we're gonna head back to Salamanca, repair, and then fight again. We can turn our transponder on, that's fine. And Salamanca's right here. Repair. Sure. Tritachion's really not gonna like us. But I think they'll be alright. Alright, let's head back over here. Turn our transponder off for very obvious reasons. And here's the patrol. We'll see if we can get its attention again. They are aware of us, so they should be likely to turn around. And so long as, yeah, there's nobody. Ugh. Ugh. I should have waited until I had more CR. But I was gonna say, as long as there's nobody nearby, they shouldn't join the fight. This time we'll focus on getting rid of maybe the vigilance because it has breach charges. If not, then we'll try to get rid of the brawler because it has beams. We'll just look at whatever we can get rid of. Alright. We are starting with 60 CR instead of the 75 that we probably should have, but it should be fine since we've been fighting with 60 CR this whole time anyway. So one or the other will save the afflictor for last. So let's move into engage. Continue. Switch over to the Reaper. It'll probably be the brawler actually, since we can get behind the brawler. We can't get behind the other ones. Alright. Okay. Brawler, of course, is going to use its maneuvering jets to stop me from getting behind it. But I'm just very slow. So faster than it. Alright. You know, to be honest, the afflictor actually isn't that threatening. I mean, it has the antimatter blasters, but they go on such a long cooldown that if they miss, then it's really not that big of a deal. Okay. The maneuvering jets on that is so annoying. Let's see if we can't take out the vigilance. Alright. We'll try to break the beams. We'll try to break the beams by hiding behind the vigilance. That's one. And now if we can, we do want to fish for the kill on the brawler, but if not, yikes. Stupid beams. What I'm trying to do is get on the side of the brawler so that I can flame it out. Oh crap. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, time to get out of here. Okay. We're dangerously close to the afflictor. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my arc emitter just in case it gets close enough. And see if we can disable those antimatter blasters. If we need to. Alright. Go ahead and retreat. I've never seen that before. We'll retreat, we'll repair, and reset. Then it's just the brawler, and then finally it'll be the afflictor. We'll go ahead and disengage. We'll leave. They're looking for my fleet. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Too slow. And at the very end of this, hopefully there's a afflictor waiting for us. Alright. We have 85% CR, so that's good. I'm not interested unless you have a gremlin. You don't, so not dealing with that. Let's head back over. Continue this grind. Pirates, would it kill you to bring a single gremlin? Alright, we're gonna jump in with our transponder off. See if we can't locate that patrol. It might be gone at this point, honestly. Patrols don't really last that long. We need to fly around. Yeah, we're just gonna disengage from that. And keep looking for the fleet that we've been working on. Buffalo. Oh well. I'm pretty sure that no, we can't kill a strike yet. I'm pretty sure that unfortunately that patrol fleet is gone. It was a good effort. If we were whatever, I'm gonna let them talk to me. If we were if we could have got those 2 kills in the first battle, and then got another one, then we probably would have been able to secure that flicker, at least go 1v1, if not 2v1. But just butchering the first fight, getting hit with so much damage from the wolf right off the bat really set us back. I'm gonna end the episode here. I'm gonna keep fishing for another fleet with phase ships in it, and hopefully we can add one to the fleet. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Other than that, Grumpy out. And now I'd like to give a very special thank you to our supporters at the Explorer tier: Randall Porter, Philip Kallenbach, and Mark. And at the Starfarer tier, Zoni, Wet Noodle, Kriltic, and our newest supporter, Wayfarer S tier. If you would like to support the channel, then becoming a member would be the best way to do so, but it is completely optional. I'll continue to run ad-free content on this channel, but if you do choose to support, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Other than that, Grumpy out.